did your relationship with Matt start to become something else?
He took the conversations that were about the counseling and started turning them into kind of virtual innuendos. He would start saying things like, oh, you're so gorgeous and you have such a beautiful life. I don't know why any guy in their right mind would ever divorce you. God put us through hard things for reasons, and he started giving me flirty little things like that. And then he started saying things, well, maybe you can come over sometime and we can, talk more, face to face about your divorce. And he said that he always had Fridays off from Waco Center for Youth, so that would be good days. And he also started telling me that because of Carrie's depression, as he stated, from casting, since that was coming up, he said that their sex life had been lacking, that he no longer felt love from her anymore, that he had to do everything in the house, that they didn't have sex anymore, and that was about all then.
Okay, and this would have been about when?
This would have been late February, probably late February, maybe early March, so I want to say late February.
So by late February, had you begun to go to Matt's house?
No, that wasn't until about probably the first weekend in March. I haven't looked at a day, I don't know about a calendar.
When you started going on Fridays, did you then go essentially every Friday?
It wasn't every one. I think there was one that was the spring break in March that I did not go on, but it was about 2 to 3 times, yes.
All right. And during this time, where was Carrie?
Carrie was at work.
Where were the Baker girls?
They were at school.
All right. And this was arranged. You knew that.
Now I do. I didn't at the time.
At what point did you begin to start parking in the garage when you went to the Baker house on Friday?
I think it was the second time I was over there. The first time I think I parked out on the street. I think it was the second time that I parked in the garage.
Did you find that unusual? Or?
I didn't really find that unusual. That was the point in my life I wasn't thinking straight.
So are you trying to make excuses now for the decisions that you made then?
Absolutely not. I own everything.
What happened then in early March as you and Matt started to spend Fridays at the Baker house?
It started off, talking about my divorce, doing what I thought I was there for the counseling, things of that nature, and he started, quoting scripture, things like